Hello everybody, this is Eliz Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and this is my logo, Phoenix Rampant to the Phoenix Rising, and this is for August 25th, 2023, and I apologize for yesterday. I was just packed with readings from morning till night, and I didn't have a chance to do a daily. All right, so I won't be doing one for Saturday or Sunday, but I will be trying to do a 3 o'clock Pacific time interactive for at least half an hour. I like to do small ones, but because the longer they get, the more it eats up my day. Not only the longer ones take what, an hour or 2 hours out of my day, but if I do too many and bouncing from one reading to the next, it takes a toll. The rest of my day is totaled. So I try to do less than an hour a week, just so that I have a life. But tomorrow at 3, Saturday at 3, I will try very hard to be on here. And it also depends on, it might actually end up being 4 o'clock Pacific time, depending on what's happening in our lives. Okay, so we will try very hard to do that. Okay, so August 25th, we're almost finished August. Can you believe that? And the first card I pulled, it's a very good card. It's one of my favorites. It's the Sun card. I call that my joy card. Why? Because to me, when I read it as knowing that what you're doing is exactly right for what you are supposed to be doing. Might be totally wrong for somebody else, but for you, you know that you're on the right path. You know that you're going in the right direction, and that gives you an inner sense of joy. It's the sense of rightness, and when you have this sense of rightness, you feel good, and it's always positive to have this. And the next card is the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is all about somebody is backstabbing you, saying things, doing things, but you're aware of it. You're aware of that it's happening. The thing that I think this has to do with the way the energy is moving. We know we're on the right track. We know other people don't agree with what we're doing. So we are mitigating their problems with us. And it's the fact that we can mitigate is important. It's important that we don't hold on to it, we don't own it, but we're aware of it. And being aware of it, we can release it. And the more you release the energy you have that's negative, the less it contains you or stops you from moving. All right? So it's very important. When you feel a hook, you release that hook so that those who cause the hook have no way of hurting you. It works very well. It's like forgive your trespass, the people who trespass against you, not because they've trespassed against you, but because it is for your benefit, your own benefit. So when people hook you, you find out inside of you why you were hooked, you release it. They no longer have that control over you. I promise you, it works exactly that way. So the next cards are how do you figure this out? You intuitively, you do it in what I class as the masculine form of intuition. You go looking for that answer. You check it out. you ask and you go look for it. That's important. And you be ready to make a change quickly, with knowing that you are supported in this change, but allow yourself to make a change. It might be that because you know what's happening, you know what's good for you, that it is time for you to shift that energy completely. At the same time, the Two of Pentacles, it's a card of being patient, but I think in this case, the patience is more grounding. You want to stay grounded, you want to stay in focus, and it has a lot to do with being confident and self-assured. The Queen of Pentacles, when it is a card of being confident and self-assured, when it is a group energy. There may be somebody who supports you as confident and self-assured, but it's better that you be confident and self-assured. And no, I'm not saying don't allow other people into your life. I am saying, first of all, you be confident and self-assured, and then that will allow others in who can support you in that. Because this is all about your future. And your future, right now is the time to determine your future. And I've had this discussion quite a bit in the last couple of days. You know exactly what you want out of life. You take your time, you visualize how you want your life to be, you visualize everything down to a minute detail. An example of what I mean by minute detail, this lady, she visualized exactly the man she wanted. Personality, education level, physical health, etc. She forgot to say, I want him to have a full head of hair. He was bald, but he was exactly right for her in every other aspect. So write down everything, visualize everything, release it. What you do not want to do is have control how you get it. So for instance, if you think you need to have $1 million, how are you going to get $1 million? You win it in the lottery. Okay. So instead of saying, I have to have $1 million and get it through the lottery, just simply say, I want $1 million, and leave it to spirit or the universe to get it. It's the same way about your future. You visualize what you want, then let it go. Don't tell the universe how you're going to do it. Allow the universe to surprise you. As I said, we're moving into a state of magic. Magical things can happen. And stay in balance. It's very, very important. People don't realize exactly how important it is. Stay in joy or happiness. And it doesn't have to be the joy that you're used to. It can be a new joy. You're allowed to change who you think you are. Because as we release our old inner blocks, we become authentically who we are. And quite frankly, authentically who we are probably has very little to do with who we are with aches and inner hurts and inner demons. But we are coming into clarity. This is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card in my deck is seeing things clearly, is coming into the light. Coming into the light out of the darkness is seeing reality. And that means many things are going to start to come together for you. One of the things I'm thinking is happening, and I'm hoping I'm right, and I'm seeing signs that it's right, is we've been stopped, and we've been hurting, and we've been working through our hurts and pains for a long time now. It seems, it's not that it's coming to an end, because we're always going to have more, but we have learned how to do it with more ease and more aplomb or grace. than we have in the past. So it's easier, which means we're going to be moving into a place where we're starting to move forward in a positive way. Will that affect everybody around us? Only those who've done the work. And that's the card, the Ten of Wands. It's a lot of work. We have done a lot of work. We have more work to do. But it's all right. Because what happens is, we've got the 10 of Temperance. We get to change the energy. We get to change things in a positive way. Will it affect everybody around us? I don't think so. Will it affect you and I? Yes, it will, because we've done the work. If you're watching this, I can almost guarantee you're an old soul. You've done the work. You're attracted to inner knowledge because you know it's right. When your inner self, which is the joy card, says you can do this, do it, because you trust yourself. When you trust yourself, you can trust others to support you, because that's what you will attract. What you feel, not emotions, what you feel. If emotions are uncontrollable, feelings are walking into the light, basically, seeing things clearly. What you feel, you will attract. And if you feel powerful and self-assured, you will attract power and self-assuredness. Please don't be afraid of being powerful. You're returning to what you have always been, okay? And we are all very powerful. And when I say we are all very powerful, I mean all of us, all right? So allow yourself to be powerful. Know that you're going to make the right decision because you follow the feelings, not the emotions. And let's call it a day. Namaste, namasko. I love you and you I do love. Bye.